What up, guys? Good morning and TGIF already. Today is Friday, fun day, Friday. Whatever it is. That's a lot of F's, but we'll figure it out. How you guys doing? What up, Cappy Goat? Hey, Mal. What's up, Sunshine? Shelby in the house. Dude, Shelby. Oh, my God. Hi, what's up? Just your screen name always made me think. I was jamming this morning. Morning coffee was a jam session. I was trying to figure out, I was like, I wonder if I can play Caitlin Petty's Carnival of Light right-handed, because I got Ted and he's right-handed now. I was like, why not learn right-handed guitar too? And I was jamming it. It's a song that's not published out anymore, but it's one from way back in the good old days. It's called Stuck Loving You. It was, oh my God, I had so much, we should jam that. What up, Sally? Hey, Janet. What's up? How you guys doing? Super chats are closed? Okay, 10-4. Got you. I got you guys covered. Unless you guys want me to jam. Where's Jimmy at? He usually always, and wasn't he a Gemini? He always shows up whenever we take Bill out to play, right? What you guys up? Cappy Goat, hi. What up, Cappy Goat? Stuck Loving You? Oh my gosh, it is a fun song. It actually is I could jam it. She's got it on her, it's on Caitlin's YouTube. She's got one at the listening room where she did it, but I was like, can I? Yeah, German, well, Bill's a Hofner, right? Bill's a Hofner. So he's from Germany. These things are made in Germany and everything. So he gets kind of a slight little bit jealous if I use Ted more than him. And then like I look at he tells German jokes too. Like it's it's like, hey, knock knock, who's there? We even ask the questions. Too soon? Anyways, but Ted's Epiphone. I could jam it for a second. If I jam it, then if I jam it, I just got to turn on revenue sharing. Okay, I can do that. I'll give Caitlin Petty some revenue sharing. That means I got to re-record all the bass covers and re-release all the bass covers, and then turn on more revenue sharing. Okay, I could do that. Add something else. Add something else to my to-do list for next week. I know, right? He hasn't been around in a minute. Hey, inquiring minds, what you up to? What's going on? How you been? The heck is that? Hold on, I just heard. Did you hear that note, guys? No, I don't know. I know that note. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Ah. Okay. Oop. Oh yeah, there we go. What's up, Hayden Seal? We're jamming. We're having a Friday morning fun day, Friday jam session. But I was surprised I did that good on it, because it's a little harder to play the guitar the wrong way than you realize. I'm like, why is this one all backwards? But it's actually kind of fun to learn it. Do you remember it? Have you seen that one? I have not. Oh my God, We Will Rock You on the clarinet. That would be kind of cool. You could mix that in. I don't think I know We Will Rock You either, but I forgot how I did this. Then we'll do cards and coffee. We'll just have a Friday morning jam session, and then we'll do cards and coffee. See if I remember how to do it. Apologies for butchering it. I can't hold Caitlin's key. Totally different register, but let's see. Woke up one day thinking you're the kind of girl I want, and I can't do something. See, I'm trying to remember it. Woke up one day thinking you're the kind of girl I want. I can't believe you're wrong. I'm crazy. Wait, how's that go? Foot on the gas. Put on the gas, I know I'm on the rush. Okay, so it goes like that. Oh. Alright, so it's woke up one day thinking you're the kind of girl I want, and I can't believe it's sudden big distraction. Put on the gas, I know I'm gonna crash, but I'm explode without you. I'm stuck, no, I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop me, 'cause there's nothing nothing I can do to get you off my mind. You're the one I need, and you're sitting right here next to me, and I'm stuck loving you. It's close. I'll wait all day just to say goodnight to you. I can't believe you're such a big distraction for my crazy life. Always on the go, can't say no if you give me that high, oh baby. That sounds better. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop me, 'cause there's nothing I can do to get you off my mind. You're the one, no, you're the one I need, and babe, you're right here next to me, and I'm stuck loving you. Something like that. You're the one I needed all along. Giving me that took so long to find. Hey, look at you and where I belong. You've been waiting for a moment to. I gotta remember it. I gotta do a really good one of this. And for this moment to. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop me, 'cause there's nothing I can do to get you off my mind. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop me, 'cause there's nothing I can do to get you off my mind. You're the one I need, and baby, you're sitting right next to me, and I'm stuck loving you. Yeah, I'm stuck loving you. Oh my gosh, I actually should work on that and get it. Oh my god, I haven't played that thing that's been like 5 years. I was just sitting there jamming it this morning, like, oh my god, I remember this song. Caitlin, if you're snooping, go ahead and flag it so I can turn on revenue sharing for you. If not, I'll turn it on anyways. I think I can do that. Anyways, I'll figure it out. If not, there's probably some kid on here that's made a YouTube video to show me how to do it. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of some fun times. Thanks. I'll try to get it right. I had like a billion wrong lines. It's been like 5-6 years since I played that song. I'll actually write down the lines so I get it right. Yeah, but it's a fun song. It's a good song. It's her Carnival Light. Someday when she's like world famous, it's kind of like the Beatles' Carnival Light. It'll be like, never releasing it, never gonna. You know Paul has that song somewhere at his house or at his farm in Scotland or somewhere. Anyways, you want to read cards instead? And then I will do 5 more after Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces today. And Caitlin, I promise I'll get better at that. But anyways, okay, Friday. Pop. Okay. Start with the biblical tarot. All right, let's dive in. Let me hop into here. That was fun, right? Ephesians 5:19 and all that stuff. Living through music, having a good time. We're having a good time here. Oh, what's up? That was fun. Hey, Tanvi. What up, Tanvi10? Let me switch over to the SuperChat screen. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Shelby, you're first, too. Nice. Louisville's pretty. Louisville's a nice area. I got a buddy there, too. Actually, we got, between me and Melissa, we got 2 buddies there. One's another Melissa. All right. Let's begin. Cleanse the space. I'm not allowed to use sage inside the house. There's no smoking in the house, and I would burn the house down with a sage stick. So when the red light's on, we're saged. All right, boys. Red light's on. Let's go. All right. Every message, everything's protected, all that good stuff. Let's do it to it. God, tap me and tune me into the Super Chat questions. And, oh my God, yeah, totally. Dude, you know what I'll do? We'll put it in the timestamps. We'll put it in the timestamps is either me or Melissa. I'll text you the link to it, Melissa, over to her doing it at the listening room. She's still got that on her channel so everybody can like hear what it's supposed to sound like when Archer doesn't butcher it. If I had a left-handed, if I went and grabbed Winston, the other guitar, I could play it like perfect. Oh, you want a banner? Okay, let's banner it here. Hold on, I'll find it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. 10-4, you got it, Mel. But yeah, we'll grab that link to her singing it back in the good old days at the listening room so you can actually hear what it's supposed to sound like. All right, guys, let's do it to it. God, focus me in, tap me in, tune me in, let's rock and roll. Let's do it to it, even though that's kind of like well, it's a sassy, petty song. It's sassy, petty. But anyways, still kind of country. A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, whatever Donnie and Marie were talking about. I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's start off with Shelby. Ooh, the Eight of Swords. Why are you nervous? The Eight of Swords is one of my anxiety cards. What's wrong? I'll find out. All right, let's see what's up. All right, what's in the energy like for you and Michael? Is he still planning to move to Louisville? He's in Michigan. He's most likely definitely planning to move somewhere other than this state. No offense, all the other Michiganders know it. It's pothole season right now. We're living in a minefield shaped like a mitten. And Tennessee looks better every day. Swear to God. Anyways, nothing against you, Michigan, and nothing against my fellow Michiganders, because y'all just know it. You know it. Bum, bum. At least I got a Jeep, but I'm really worried about the suspension in the thing. Anyhow, okay, Shelby, you're going to be at 10:55, which is a really cool timestamp. All right, let's see. What is the energy like for you and Michael, and is he still planning to move to Louisville? All right, let's do this. Thank you much. Appreciate it. Two of Cups. Oh, the Chariot. There is a Devil and the Six of Cups. Is it just that he's got childhood memories of Michigan? He's like, I don't want to leave it. It's got like a really big bridge. Dude, you can look up Mackinac Bridge on YouTube. It's all over the place. Anyway, hold on. Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Fool card. Okay. Oh, my word. It is. Oh, my God. Give me his phone number. I'll talk to him and explain to him this is not that bad. Okay. He is still planning to move in this direction, but he is in your direction. Not this direction, because I live in Michigan, too. But anyways, so here's the thing on it is he's going through. He's in a little bit of that stage of he's actually starting to work to make the plans on it. Okay. So with everything that's been going on, and I think dealing with deployments and stuff that he's been, well, not deployments, because you know with what he does for a living, but it's been a lot of holdups and hangups. And I really actually feel the Five of Cups is the reason it has been so long. He's battled with a lot of depression, and he's stayed on his own this whole time, right? So Mercury retrograde is going to be what has him Seven of Cups reflecting back onto it. He's in that remember the scene in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation where Clark's stuck up in the attic and he turns on the old home movies? That's kind of the energy that Michael's in right now. So, of course, you're going to come up in his mind, too, okay? So, it's not grieving, it's depression. He's bummed. He's like, it's when everybody from the old neighborhood's grown up, and it's like, you know, that's sort of a vibe on this one. He's like, it is time to be moving on. I think it's all ran its course. So, he's been in a very single status for these past 2 years, okay? Whatever happened between you guys locked him into just focusing on his work and staying on his own, all right? And so, after a period of time, say, Two of Cups, 2 years. This retrograde being in the year of the fire horse is where it gets to the vibes that he wants to do something about. And he's like, okay, it's time to find that place that he feels better about calling home. So, of course, at that point, that's where he's going to wind up starting to review things. And he's going to have some fondness of you with the Fool card and be like, you know what, maybe Louisville's not that bad after all. Maybe we should go that way. And that's when you'll hear back from him. You're like, 2 years, and all of a sudden, now's the time. Why now? Why ask? The planets, the way the movements are, everything finally starting to push into Aries, it's go time. Ask any Aries you know. Aries is like the king or queen of go time. That's why they're the leader of the pack. That's why they go first. So it's that fire in the fire horse energy that and makes him want to expand. Time for the next phase, the next chapter in his life. That kind of leads him your way. All right? Hope that helps. What's his current feelings for her right now? So tap me into just find the part of his brain or his soul that's got her in there. All right, because right now his focus is like time to get out, time to get moving, you know. So that's his dominant focus. Three of Swords, okay. Sun card reversed. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. Six of Swords into the Nine of Pentacles. You're the reason he stayed single. Not in a bad way. You're like, what? But the thing on this is because of him not being ready, you were his last attempt is the only way I just making sure all the cards are in the right order. You were his last attempt at having to have a relationship in that stage of his life. Now he's had this time alone, Nine of Pentacles, to see things from a different Six of Swords perspective, and actually does realize that you were kind of the best. You were the best he ever had. None of his exes compared to you. If he had tried dating or going on dates over the past 2 years, it was Three of Swords. You know, dating pools dried up. You know, and it all kind of like ties into all that. In his case, you know how like in a collective reading, a lot of tarot readers bring it up about like it's when, you know, they had to do this part on their own. They pick the time when they come back. That sort of it just so happens we've made it to the end of, I don't have to keep saying that to you, right? Because he's gotten to that point, all right? when you get into this high level, there's a lot of ascensions and a lot of tests that happen that bring you guys together with the Five of Pentacles. So he's wanting to open the door on this because the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, it's the parable of the bleeding woman. Remember, all she asked was if she could just reach out and touch Jesus's cloak, she'd be healed. He wants to open the door. There's a crack. There's light coming in underneath it. That sort of a vibe. All right. Oh my gosh. Hi. What's up, Mavis? How you doing? How you doing? I'm rubber. You're glue. That means you're amazing too. TGIF. What you up to? What's going down? All right. Next up, I'm gonna just keep doing a couple super chats here. You know what? We're going to add one more to the list. Mavis, if you would like to ask a question and you just got here, you can have a super chat. Totally. Even just like, I think it's $2 and above where you can type text. I think the dollar one's the only one that I just got to give you a general. But if I think you're like $2 and up, if you want to, you don't have to. Don't feel obligated. But if you'd like to, I got you. Very nice to have you here. Okay. Meanwhile, Nancy's up next. What's up, Fancy Nancy? How you doing? All right, let's see what we got going on this one. I'm glad you did super chat because even I was wondering about his feelings. It's almost like we've dialed them up so much. I got to see what's up. All right, good times win, and how's March looking with him? All right, let's see what's up. Let's give you 16 minutes even for your timestamp. The High Priestess to the Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, into the Hanged Man. Okay, what I'm seeing right now is feelings for you are being hidden from behind the scenes with the High Priestess. Okay. Little to no contact, no idea what's going on. Eight of Swords, he's like wallpaper. We can't get a read off of him, right? Let me pull a couple more on the High Priestess to go a little. I got to go a couple layers deeper into his energy. Hold on. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, let's do that. Seven of Swords. What about golf means something? Seven of Swords, King of Swords, 10 of Cups. His feelings for you is that he'd rather be with you than his person. The whole family situation, he deals with so much Seven of Swords energies that it frustrates the heck out of him. That gets him to the King of Swords, why he wants to cut it out. And actually, the feeling's deeper for you, or if you give him a chance, there's going to be a lot more intimate times into the springtime. It's going to become a little bit of a springy kind of a romance, okay? Now, the reason it's this layer deep is because of what's going on up here. And this is the Knight of Swords, which this means this is where God's making the chess moves. Hold on, I'm going to edit out the word today because that banner is too big. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Virgo moon, I can't. There we go. Virgo rising, I cannot. Okay, yeah, the rising's always got to show the moon sign up. Whatever. Okay, better. Okay, cool. All right. Now, Knight of Swords. God's making chess moves. Okay, Paul the Apostle speaking of, but nobody listened to him anyways, with the Page of Cups that leads into the Hanged Man, which tells me he's working with God in a way, in the fact that God's given him ideas, little light bulb moments, Page of Cups to kind of come your way. But that Hanged Man, we still got a little bit of like a hang tight vibe on this one, as he's working on something. Hold on. I do see it that you do get some quality time during Pisces season before we get to Aries season. I'll see if I can narrow that down a little bit because I got 2 Pisces cards. 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you. 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. Can I revenue share with Caitlin Petty and Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr? I don't know. Anyways, Knight of Cups into the Emperor. Oh! I see the quality time, or personal, even a little intimate time being right around cusp time, all right? So we got to check and see what, well, there is, okay, new moon March 18th. I think it's the weekend. It's like right when we enter into Aries season on the 21st. Yeah, and that's the 12th backwards, and I read stuff backwards and forwards, and I write stuff backwards and forwards. There was times I had nothing better to do, so I'm like, I wonder if I can do that too. But the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Actually, you will get a very long apology as to why he's been so quiet and alone due to the fighting that him and his wife are going through. 7 of Wands. And he's taking some time right now, closed off in the 7 of Wands. A little bit of a protective bubble, but it's because he's working on getting back to being himself, right? Like he went out and tried to fight the fight with all the cool armor and stuff the king gave him. And now that that's over, he goes in a bit of a pause. He stays quiet to kind of recover from what they're going through. And then gets back to being himself. Like when David just finally just put his stuff back on and grabbed a slingshot and was like, bet, I'll be right back, you know? So that's when he comes your way. So that's why he's being quiet right now, is they're going through a bit of a dissolving of the stuff, okay? All right, next up's going to be Girl in Love. What up, darling? How you doing? All right, Girl in Love, you're going to be at 1949, All right, so let's see. Inadvertently sent B a message that might reveal how you truly feel. Dun, dun, dun. That's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Hoping he won't notice, but if he does, he did. How will he react and what will he think? Let's find out, because we've already established 2 base points here. One of your guardian angels made you push the send button. That's why your thumb's sore today. Anyways, yeah, your guardian angels gotta like come in at a 7. They're like, push send. It's like, ow, that's her hand. Stop that. Anyways, so that's kind of what's up there. Meanwhile, we've already established that, yep, he's seen it. That also gives us a beeline story that you're unblocked too, just so you know. But okay, anyway, so now let's find out what's up on this one. All right, here we go. Would you put your heart back into the chest where it belongs? I really literally felt your heart sink when I'm like, yep, he read it. It's a good thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't tell you. Remember, you're protected. And well, I got to tell everything. But anyways, moving on. The 2 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. What do I do? 6 of Wands. I'm going to respond. Empress card, message received. 8 of Cups. Let's take things to the next level. 10 of Wands. He's actually missed you too. That's why the guardian angels did it. I don't know which one of yours is the lead guardian angel. I'm being told it's a grandparent though. Grandpa, grandma, whichever one had the habit of being like, no, stop that, girl in love, stop that. So apparently that's your lead guardian angel now. That's the one that pushed send for you. So de nada. So he read it. Don't cry. Here's why. Look, hold it. Don't cry. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. You sent it for a reason during retrograde. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. You made the right choice. He's choosing to reply back to it, but in the 8 of Cups, it's going to be the lead-in for a conversation. He's gonna like rally for himself. Be like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? It actually is, apparently you didn't realize that you knew the push button trigger to get him to reply. You had to type what you had to type to get him to reply. But it's going to open the door for a conversation. It's a good vibe, not a bad vibe. You're like, I know what I typed. So does God. You're fine. Hold on. I got you on this. Outcome? It's, if I had like 3 swords, 5 swords, 7 swords, tower card, I'd be like, oh God, change your phone number. No, you're okay. You're okay. There's the tower card. Hold on. Death card and the temperance card. Oh, girl in love, what you said, it's the way your context was while you're typing it. He takes it in a different way. This was needed to bring him into a place of balance and to get him to take action because he'd been wanting to reach out but didn't want to know what to say. So it's kind of like your teapot boiled over first, but it was supposed to. Because your guardian angels were sitting there being like, oh my gosh, if they don't do something about this. So you doing it initiated the tower card that transforms him and brings him into a good mindset. Temperance isn't a bad card. 4 of Wands. So it's just the way you guys talk. Oh, okay. Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, the cards say that Page of Pentacles, there's the whole thing's about messages. 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. It leads to a fresh start. Whatever it is you sent, how you worded it, was the end point. It was what was needed for both of you two to have closure on this to start heading towards the kiss and make up energy. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with just, you finally spit your feelings out. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're just worried about it. You're like, oh God, because remember, our brains are programmed to fear the worst, right? In reality, it's much better. It's much better than you're thinking it's going to be. 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. It actually leads to you guys reuniting. Maybe it was just a lot of tension building and you guys both needed to tell each other off and then you kiss and make up. Listen, you're stupid. You do stupid things. I don't like you. Well, yeah, you don't close your mouth and you always got to keep talking and I don't like you either. Okay, now we're over it. Let's make up. It was like a 3-week long or something with that Empress card, like a 3-week long waiting for the 2 bits. You just finally 2 bits. That's all. So you closed an old cycle. And now we can get back on the right track. It was what was needed. You're okay. How does he respond? What's he going to say? What's he going to do? Think about it for a second. Okay, there's the Sag vibes. 6 of Pentacles. He's going to match your energy. So let's say you 5 of Swords. He's going to match your energy. It's just going through this one. That's this part here. So he'll come back first with one that makes you think it's all messed up. And like, oh God, I ruined it. Why did I do that? I'm blocked. It's over. But then like another text comes in. You're like, wait, what? Another text comes in. Wait, what? Another text comes in. Hold on. And all of a sudden you're replying back and he's replying back. And you're like, wait a second. Neither of us are blocking the other person. And all of a sudden it starts the thing rolling. All right. So you're okay. Knight of Pentacles. Patience. Slow and steady. You're on the right course. The Knight of Pentacles delivers the Ace of Pentacles. All right. You're cool. Yuki. Okay, Yukahana, you're going to be at 2448. What do we got for you? The next week is your second interview with the law firm. Okay, cool. And then the first with, oh wow, okay, Dell CGPS. Start with the temp con. Look at you going from like nothing to everything. Here's what I want to know. Just tell it for everybody looking in the chat too. There's a lot of people looking for work right now in the world, right? Ballpark, how many applications did you submit to get just to this stage, and how long has it taken? That'll give others a ballpark, be like, oh wow, okay? Also let them know how much work they got to put in to do it, because this is mad props to you. Okay, so anyways, all right, so let's see. And that's, okay, then the other one's the temp contract at the firm, then over to the Udell College. Hiring usually is slow. We'll need to relocate. Haven't we brought up relocating your stuff too? All right, let's see how each one of these things work. Knight of Pentacles. Law firm's going to take a long time to make their decision. Page of Pentacles shows the is that Udell, the college placement? They're actually going to like you. They're going to make you a pretty decent offer in the long run on that. Whoa, Empress card. So let's see, we got the contract at the firm. Oh my gosh, this is actually a pretty good solid plan you've got on this one. You're going to start out at the college spot, and I see you transferring over to the law firm. Maybe the job at the college is the one with the better benefits, or if it works with the move. Two of Swords and the Emperor card. Oh my God, are you serious? It's almost like the vibe of the one with the move is what brings you into balance on this one, or the one that you feel the most connected to during the interviews. If you like left the interview and you were like, man, I feel pretty good about that, versus the one that you're like, oh man, I felt really awkward about that. Steer towards the one you feel really, really good about. But I actually do see it works out that you take on the college job first, but you transfer back over to the law firm. You don't, then just stay put. That's the dude. The college is going to make you the college is going to, that's where your free will comes in, Yuki. Dudes, totally stay with the college, because the law firm was in Knight of Pentacles mode anyways. Oh my gosh, yeah, rock and roll it. They're going to like you. You had Emperor to the Empress on that energy. You got some good vibes there. You cool with the relocating? Eight of Cups, take it or leave it. Okay. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. See, look, law firm's still waiting. All right. No, the college one's going to be your rock and roll spot. I like it for you. Congrats. But yeah, definitely let the fam know, because there's fam members here that are looking for work and stuff. So let them know how long it took and how many applications did you submit, because it would blow some people's minds. But at least it gives them a base point of like, okay, I gotta buckle down and start finding some applications to send out. You know what I mean? The rewards for doing the work are insane. All right, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Hayden Seal, you're up next. You're going to be at 2727. Oh, that's a nice one. All right, then, nice. All right, what do we got for Hayden Seal? He reached out and he said he loved you. Shut the front door. Yeah, give me a card right there. That deck just turned into a 500-pound boulder. The Hermit. Why haven't you answered yet? Hold on. Knight of Pentacles, you are nervous AF, Seven of Swords. Is he for real, or is he just retrograding? Four of Swords, Five of Cups. He's legit. Don't hold it. Page of Pentacles, send him a message. King of Swords. Ten of Wands. Okay, just so you, Ace of Wands. Bet. Why am I talking like that? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get down to Tennessee at the end of the month. Oh my gosh, even seeing the Beatle Band is going to be worth it. But I just need a little. I need a little Tennessee and energy. Tennessee energy. Okay, here's what's up on this. Just so you know, he's legit on this one. He cracked and opened up on his feelings, because here's what happened before Ten of Wands. He lost somebody he really liked because he didn't open up, and he's like, I'm going for it. I'm taking a shot. I really like her. Is it just that you're like, is it just that from your point of view, this is a lot to say back? You're like, that's a lot. That's a lot, Archer, to say, I love you. I love you too, right? Are you a little nervous that you're going to get hurt if you open up? Because it almost feels that way, just a wee little bit. Page of Pentacles into the King of Swords. See how you're like, this is going to go south for the winter. It's not going to work out. Seven of Pentacles is actually nurturing yourself a little bit, because the High Priestess behind the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. Wow. Queen of Cups. It's been a while. Three of Wands comes out. The distance has been a bit. You did say it back. Okay, cool. You're opening the door for communications on this. You can trust this one. Okay, I asked him why he didn't before, and he said he didn't know. He didn't. This bro is honest. I like him. He's being honest. He didn't. He was young and dumb. He didn't know any different. He's gone through from what he's experienced behind the scenes, discovering that this is real love and it's legit. Six of Wands. Five of Pentacles. You guys are going to make some plans about touching base or meeting up or getting close to each other. When's date night? You guys talked about date night yet? I think that's where we got into this one. You're just nervous about saying it back. Is that what it is? You're just nervous about saying it back. But you said it back, and now you're like, whoa, maybe I've opened up a whole can of worms. Is this really happening? Yeah. This one with the Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Wands shows, oh, he's moved. That's why there's travel coming up. You're going to be traveling. Or I said you first. You're going to go visit him. One of you guys are going to go visit each other. Big time. No, this is legit. You don't have to be nervous on this one. It's not going to happen again, right? The Tower card, the World card, the Tower era of your guys' relationship has come to a close. Boom. Curtain call, Page of Cups. This is real love. Yes, you say it. Yes, yes. Yeah, I don't even need cards for that one, right? Watch this. I'll even do a random thing. Yeah, say it. Totally. You're totally cool. Have a good day. Love ya. The heart emoji's awesome. I learned about the olive emoji. Olive heart. There you go. There's a kitty one for you. You can use that one if you want. You are totally welcome to. The door's been open. You guys are allowed to show each other love now. There's not, like, don't worry about being nervous or guarded, like, oh, God, this is going to go bad. The Hierophant, it's going to go really good. The cards are saying straight up that you guys wind up married. The Wheel of Fortune. He free will chose to do this. Knight of Wands, that's fast moving. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Deep soulmate bond that leads to the wedding at Cana. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's just because now remember, the brain interprets anxiety in very similar ways across the board. So it's not, you're nervous, but in reality, you're excited. It's kind of cool. All right. Okay. Doop. Just give it a try. Give it a try. Try being, remember them young high school crushes or college age crushes. Go ahead and give it a try. Try being in love. It's going to be really fun. If you're like, I'm nervous, I don't want to get hurt again. He's already opened up. He's letting you know he's vulnerable. Give it a try. You'll like it. It'll be fun. You're welcome. Congratulations, too. All right, Inquiring Minds. You're at 3204. All right, let's see. Did my friend ever have feelings for me, or was it just because of our work relationship? Well, that's interesting. All right, let's find out. My Inquiring Mind wants to know. All right, let's see what we got. Six of Swords. Okay, Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Why am I pulling these things out on a 45-degree angle? That's weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I think they're still at a frustrated point about it, or with the Two of Wands on the Six of Swords, you both are, that this retrograde has brought this connection bubbling back up to the surface, like Wallace Hartley's violin off the Titanic. But there was some soulmate vibes off of the two of you guys, and yeah, he actually, on his side of the fence, is a little surprised or like shocked it didn't work out. A little like upset with himself that he never really took a chance or took a shot at it and like told you how he felt, right? But you guys were going through a lot of stuff back in those days. Knight of Swords, that's why God got you guys together. Now, I can't tell if he's reached out to you or you're thinking of reaching out to him. Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to let you know and let you in on a little something. You guys are both thinking about each other right now. If one of you, I'm getting nervous. What are you, Inquiring Minds, are you nervous? It's like, if either of you guys reached out and reestablished contact, you guys would turn into a relationship that nobody suspected but everybody expected. The frickin' Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. It's like the vibes of, like, I don't think it's been this long, but it's the vibes of like you guys were high school besties or something and it just never ever worked out. And I think you both might be considering it or something, but if you guys were to, or if for some reason they reach out and you guys make contact, there's potential that this could go into something. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That's balanced and stable. Holy moly, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords means God's had the both of you on each other's minds. How much extra nosier do you want me to go, Inquiring Minds? Because we've known each other for a long time. So I want to, like, well, I mean, I respect everybody when I'm reading their energies. How deep do you want me to go on this thing? This is kind of wild. I'm going to go one more layer. Okay. Justice card. Okay. Eight of Swords. I knew it. And the Queen of Pentacles. Shut the front door with the Ace of Cups. One of you guys is getting ready to try. And one of you guys has tried 1,000,000,000 times and it never went nowhere, but it just happens to so be the time right now that something happened in both of your guys' life that have put you guys on a collision crash course to possibly Mercury retrograde and try again. Eight of Swords, and look, Eight of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. There's that balanced relationship. It was hidden there the whole time. Look, Eight of Swords, King to the Queen of Pentacles. You guys both want Eight of Swords. You guys both want to, but you're both anxious. And I was spinning the deck. I'm like, are you nervous, inquiring minds? Ten of Pentacles. I think you guys are both nervous about this. I don't know if it's just something happened in both of your guys' lives or both of your guys' connections or relationships, and it's like almost like something about them circling back around or being like, could we establish something? And like, but something real, and the other person's getting nervous, like, no way, they really did like me this entire time? Yup. That's why they stayed so quiet, because one person thought the other person moved on, the other person thought the other person moved on, and we got stuck in a vicious Eight of Swords cycle. The Knight of Cups. Bonus points if they ride a motorcycle, inquiring minds. The King of Cups, the Five of Cups, and leads right back around to the Ace of Cups from a tower. This has been building for a while, hasn't it? Because remember, the way I see the Tower cards, this is my Jenga card. It's a Jenga game, right? And that this has been building up over years of silence or something, in that little tower moments in both your guys' life, pull little pieces out of the Jenga puzzle until the tower finally fell. It's the devil. See, you guys are both holding your phones. Do you just feel the energy of something getting ready to happen? Because the Ace of Swords is the hey text, the Queen of Wands is let's give it a try. The Four of Wands is good call because you guys were supposed to have worked out the first time anyways. World card, let's not worry about that chapter of your guys' life because it's over. And in the year of the Fire Horse, patched up. I've been saying this since like November, y'all, inquiring minds, that with the way I look at the astrology every single morning. I study weather maps. There's apps, there's data, there's websites. I can literally track astrology just like tracking weather. I love weather. Weather is so fun. Anyways, yeah, I'm the goober that used to set a camera up out a window when my dad used to be like, go down in the basement, go get in the basement. And I'd be like, nope, I'm gonna stay up here and record this. It's pretty. Anyways, that is a lot more than you guys go way back. I'm thinking of like teenage memories. That was wow. How about a happy year on this one with the Sun card though? If I didn't know better, I'd say God with that Knight of Swords is putting you guys on a collision course to get together and work it out, because everybody else you guys have tried to be with over the years was just not the person, because you guys are each other's persons. You're both thinking about each other. Oh my goodness. Muscle tough. Muscle tough. It's like both y'all are just sitting there on each side, right? Not talking, haven't talked in forever, being like, why did we never give it a try? God, why didn't I see that then? Because it would have been so much easier. Life would have been so much easier. I wouldn't have met person A, B, C, D, and E. You know, whoa, right? Oh my God, are you guys Mercury retrograding? Anyhow, okay. I had to go in deeper on that one, all right? I hope it helped. You guys are both at a free will. Remember earlier the other super chat where I'm like, somebody's guardian angel is going to just like push send? Anyways, okay, one of y'all is going to happen. Yes, you guys were meant to be this whole time, you silly goobers. Okay, Angel Eyes, you're up next. No names, no cities. How does weekend look? No names or cities. Okay, fair enough. Should have taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. All right, let's see. 38, Angel Eyes. All right, let's see what we got. No names, no cities. How does the weekend look? Bit down. Okay. I have no clue why I closed my eyes. Get some sleep. Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knot of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. That's why you said no names, no places. You're doing a staycation, and it's like phones in moon mode, and I'm done. I'm just working on me, little self-care, self-love, and you are gonna love it. Can I do his accent? Robin Leach. Look, it's the life. I don't think I can do this voice. It's the lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Literally, you just manifested it. Everybody's going to leave you the heck alone. I don't know. Did you go off on everybody the other night or something? Were you like, everybody stop? And everybody in the house was just like, oops, we went too far. Right? It was like when I was a kid, and if I was acting up, if mom said a swear word, that was when I was like, oh, I went too far. I don't know, but I actually see you having a really nice time in this one. Like the stuff you said, the boundaries you set actually do work and apply. You got the weekend off. Like for some reason, For some reason, you got the weekend off. No names, no places, okay? Dude, fake being sick if you got to, but I see you actually getting it. 9 of Cups. You're going to be feeling much better like you're a child again. Oh, you might even watch Saturday morning cartoons. I did lead in with a Bugs Bunny joke. Do it. Do it. I am a grown 44-year-old man, and you know what I binge watch on a Saturday morning? Knight Rider. In my world, that car still drives itself. I don't see the big, huge bump inside the seat where the stunt driver was sitting. And basically all the technology that made that car is basically what's in a Bluetooth keyboard nowadays. But it's cool. It's okay. It's okay. No, you got a nice weekend. It's cruise control. You have nothing to worry about. You're actually in good spirits. So go watch Bugs and Daffy. Duck season, rabbit season. It's cool. Make yourself frozen pizza. Those are pretty good, right? Get yourself some tacos. Have a good time. 4 of Wands. Okay? It's good. Good vibes. All right. Janet. What's up, Janet with Solate Tarot? Y'all should probably subscribe to her, too. Knight Rider's totally fun. All right. Let's see what we got on this. All right. You're going to be at 40-54. Okay. Ryan and Ava. All right. Gotcha. Pisces doctor that looks like me. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Said a lot. Ooh, said a lot of love you. Wow. This is the second super chat that people are getting sent love you messages. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Is it a real thing? Said, love you, babes, in the... Said it to you, right? What? I don't know. Hold on. I know. Is this a real thing? Anyways. Shh. Is it going to end in March? He meant it for you. Why did he say it to her? That's the weird part. The Knight of Cups, the Moon card, 7 of Cups. It ain't going nowhere. She don't like him. She don't like him, Janet. If I was Ryan's buddy, I'd advise against it. Ava's accustomed to a lifestyle that he's not able to keep up with, and she's not either. No, they're flirtatious. She don't like him. She likes the attention. She likes the attention, Janet. It's not going. The new moon's where it closes. I got the moon. March 18th, the new moon in Pisces. Okay. Empress, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Oh, okay, so she cuts him off. He's going to find out she's got somebody else, okay, just so you know. And that's what's going to 2 of Pentacles him back. And well, it's about time he figured it out. After he's done with this little mess here, then you're the next focus. 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. You're going to be the next guess. So, okay, I'm not going to, nope, I can't fall. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that the energy I'm pulling, I'm trying to side with him and be like, okay, so, but the thing, I don't approve of this. Because what it is, he's like, okay, let's show, okay, if this one doesn't show the attention I like, I'm going to try this one. If this one doesn't show a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, I don't condone it, don't approve it. But the thing is, he gets to a little bit of Janet's what I need. So, for some reason, you're the next person he's going to try. I know I don't like this, but you're the one he sticks with because he's going to be like, too hot, too cold, just right. Okay? Hope that helps. I don't condone it. I don't like it. I'm a Cancer, though. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I'm a Cancer. We pick one person and then we like tractor beam, tunnel vision, focus forever or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So, anyways, nothing against Ryan. It's like critiquing somebody else's guitar playing. I'm not going to critique his dating style preferences. Anyways. So that means you're going to be like a spring romance. You guys are going to start hooking up. That's so awful. You guys are going to start connecting, which is basically the same thing. You either plug the cord in, you connect it, or you hook it up. So it's like the same word. It's a synonym. But anyways, April. Okay. Yeah, I'm that way. That's me, Janet. I go tunnel vision. Let's see. Okay, Rebecca. Sure. Why not? Okay. Rebecca, you're at 44-22. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what we got on this. Why did he leave this time and is he coming back? Okay, I got you, Rebecca. Why did he leave this time and is he coming back? The Empress. Yes, he'll be back. The Fool card. The Hanged Man. Oh my God, it's all major. I literally just felt that. That was a shudder. Whoa. That was like the shudder of the iceberg hitting the ship. He's going to be back in Aries season, just so you know. The reason he left this time was a little bit of his own trying to find himself. That's a bit on this one. There's a part of his past that he's not really super duper proud of that's been hanging on to him for a bit. Not a person, personal life issues or something. You know what I mean? I'm a July Cancer. I'm a July set. I'm 7/7, 12/12, life path 33. The recycling numbers are throughout my entire DNA. It's kind of cool. Hangman into the Emperor card on this one. There's a bit of stuff in his side that makes him still very insecure. This could be stuff that goes back to his childhood that he's working on overcoming. That's why this time he ran. Because it's like his soul felt like he was still too young, not experienced enough, or not ready to be long-term, a spouse, a partner, you know, that stuff. So that's what he's on his own working on. He's been either bullied, or maybe he didn't have the best of parents, then some rough friend circles, hates his job, and so there's been a lot of that stuff in it. And in order to be more ready for you, he's got to be able to control more how he reacts to stuff in situations like that, and that's what he's working on, because he does see you as an empress. At the latest would be Taurus season, because this is like it's the final countdown. All right, first he ran because he was a player. He overcame the player vibes. Then he ran a little bit more because it's what he was known to or used to. Then he ran this time because it is very hard to get to that point, right? Think of it like somebody coming off of cigarettes, right? The first time he cold turkeyed, he crashed in 3 days and was like, I need to smoke. Next time made it a week, then needed to smoke, right? That sort of thing. This time is with the Emperor and the Empress energy is where he balances out and recognizes those triggers from his past and his childhood to metaphorically get to the point that he doesn't need to crash out on a cigarette, because he can actually control the urge by figuring out what triggers the urge. In this case, it's one of his parents, okay? So he's never felt like he was good enough for anybody, and that's where we're at. But this is that final stage of that one, so that he can be ready. This when the cycle comes back around again during Aries season, this is the one that it sticks. All right, you guys are on the Kingdom Spouse journey, so you guys are like a twin flame soulmate that is currently going through an ascension. All right, so you'd identify with them as your divine counterpart and stuff like that, and that would be right. When you have this one, everything, you guys will go through the worst gauntlet run of tests, but you guys will always come back together, and every single lifetime you guys always wind up together. Okay, I hope it helps. Bruce Ismay was at the bottom of the deck, the scapegoat of the Titanic, and that's what I think on this one. I think he was the scapegoat in his family, and it's why he kind of went black sheep on the family. Every family's got one, and he's the one, because of the way his family treated him. It's like, chop that stuff out. All right, just there you go. Okay, anywho, I hope it helps. And no Three of Swords or nothing. He did not leave you for another person or anything like that. He left because he was like I need one more smoke. And then but right now, this time with that Hangman, he's going, I really don't need this. I really don't want the smoke. Well, what's wrong with me? I'm just stressed because I don't think I'm going to be good enough for Rebecca. But I mean, I love Rebecca and I'm really good with Rebecca. Maybe I am okay. That sort of a thing. Okay, I hope that helps. You love him. Give that man a little bit of time. Let him process through this. He's very scared about a long-term commitment, because what if he fails? What if he screws it up? That's his mind. I'm not sitting there asking you what. He's not going to. His mind thinks he's going to. The mind always is going to think the worst. The hardest thing to do is to be able to hanged man, overcome the mind and take control of it. And remember that the brain is the computer and you are the programmer, right? That's all. Pop-up blockers for brains. That's what we need. We need pop-up blockers for brains. But anyhow, I hope that helps. Okay, Anna. I love whenever you pop on the screen too, because I always hear, I always hear the Beatles song, Anna, go with him. All right, you're welcome. Anna, you're going to be at 4854. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. Is Ivan catfish, and what to expect in love this week? All right, let's find out. All right. Is Ivan catfish, and what to expect? Thank you. Ivan's an emperor. Nah, he's kind of a real deal. This is a guy that's always been... He's the Italian. Oh, Ivan, how'd your day go? Let's see. The King of Swords, the Eight of Wands. He's ready to move through. So he's healed through a divorce, a breakup, whatever that was that he was involved in before you. So he's already done the shadow work and bossed up and knows what he wants, and it's you. So he's legit. He just still has... He's got that Godfather vibe about him, but he's going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You come here to this on the day of his daughter's wedding. What you want? That's her. So yeah, You're the fire horse, and we got the 10 of cups, so he's in Italian stallion mode. He's legit. 10 of cups to the Knight of Wands. If you stay out of your anxiety and understand your brain's interpreting as excitement, you'll feel better. Don't self-sabotage it by thinking you're nervous because you're afraid something like what you dealt with from an ex is going to happen again. It's not in this one. He's good to go. Enjoy yourself. If you guys are meeting up tomorrow, enjoy it. How will tomorrow go? I mean, 10 of cups, Knight of Wands. Bonus points if you guys are going somewhere and there literally is like a street musician. Bonus points if instead of a guitar, he's got a violin. Holy moly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. Or you go to a restaurant, like that one time John Lennon and Yoko Ono went to a restaurant in New York and the violinist felt compelled to walk up to him and play Yesterday. Yesterday. It's right. Well, he's in the middle of a fight with Paul McCartney. Anyways, the 6 of Wands. Oh my God, that might happen. Bonus points for going to a restaurant with a violin player. 6 of Wands to Justice. Balance out and temper your emotions and understand this is happening and it's okay to go. Keep yourself balanced so that you don't freak out in either direction and turn super clingy or super like avoidant and be like, it's nope, 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 nope. You got the 6 of Wands. You're good. This is the real deal. You can trust in your Italian stallion. All right. King of Cups. He's going to help you finish your self-love because that's what you're going through right now. Of like, is this for real? Is this for real? Why do you think it can't be? Why do you think you're not good enough for it? You know, that's a little bit of what God's saying. 6 Wands Justice. Why do you think you're not good enough for this? You've worked really hard for this. You enjoy it. And y'all, do you see how many people are getting love you texts? Do you see how many people are getting like, I got plans for the weekend? Y'all, we're on this same soulmate cycle, all right? So guess how the dominoes do fall, right? Casey Musgraves. Hi, girl, what up? Spinning hug, Casey. I played Caitlin Petty's song at the beginning. I butchered it, but I thought I got really close. Anyway, I got so many people that are friends with like Capital and stuff. Why does nobody sign Caitlin up yet by now? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to do 5151 for crypto. All right, Crypto Sugar, let's see what we got for you. All right, any updates? You're yeah, I know you're a Pisces. I love Pisces. And X is the Taurus. Okay, Pisces, Taurus. All right, let's see what we got. Any updates on the Pisces-Taurus connection? I have missed you. You've been doing okay, Crypto? The 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. Woo! 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands. You guys are actually on the right path. Okay? 3 of Wands. There's no contact going on at the moment, 3 of Wands, but it looks like it's being worked on because, see, even though he's at a distance, he can still see you. For some reason, in this analogy, you're the Titanic. But that, and you're not sinking. Oh, Titanic was a grand lady, the queen of the ocean. Ah, queen of the ocean, queen of cups. Ah, there we go. 3 of Pentacles. No, it was never called the Ship of Dreams. Thanks, James Cameron. 3 of Pentacles to the 6 of Cups shows that the guardian angels are still working behind the scenes to get him through a lot of the damages the world has done to him emotionally. To 6 of Cups, bring him back to you. Okay? And with the Ace of Wands, tells me you are nearing the end of a very long no contact period that could come to a conclusion. Stuttering. Could come to a conclusion during Aries season based on current free will choices of both of you guys that are involved. This could be restored during Aries season this year, okay? Been heavy on each other's minds lately as a result of the changes he's working on himself with too. Okay, next up, Tia Bia. Okay, still in no contact. Okay, got you. You're at 5329. I've missed you, Crypto. You know what? I have done readings for people that I now do couple readings for that were in no contact for 5 and 6 years. You're going to be like half that if you're, oh, and you're hitting the 3-year mark. The cycle of 3s. We had 3 of Pentacles were out, 3 of Wands was out, 3, 3, 3, 3. How many times are you seeing repeating 3s, Crypto? Right? 3 years might be the magic mark. Especially if you watch other general readings across the board and like every time all the 3s show up. You know what I mean? Like, yup, you guys are locked into a cycle of 3s. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, etc. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give Aisha a new timestamp. All right. Wait, did I get that right? Where's Tia Bia? Oh, Tia Bia is there. Aisha. Oh yeah, sorry, Tia. Okay, I got this right. Let me do Aisha and then Tia Bia. My bad. All right. I was reading the super chats backwards up the screen. Okay. Aisha. Okay, Aisha, you get to have the 5422. Now we're in business. Hey, Queen Tiki. All right. I am so blessed. I love the growth of the family, Crypto. It's awesomeness. This is an abundant year for me. I love the blessings coming my way. God is good. Always remember, y'all, especially those of you that have gotten those I love you texts or have plans for this weekend. Don't forget, Look up and say thank you. God likes that. Gratitude, gratefulness, right? Thank you. Okay, Aisha, general energy check. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Aisha. I got you. The 9 of Cups, the rewind, 2 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay, just so you know, in a general energy check, there is an energetical cycle that has the potential, like, okay, I get to do this like a weather forecast for you, and I like it. I always wanted to be a meteorologist. So, what I'm seeing here is this weekend, you do have a 62% chance of a cycle repeating itself where he is going to come home from work tonight, or maybe he works on the weekends, and he's going to come home in that quiet, closed-off, grumpy mode again, right? Because see, but it's on the 9 of Cups. So even though he's grumpy, it's not about you. All right, this is going to be your great test to see how you react this time to it. He's going to come home, look at him sitting down. It's like I need a drink, I need a wine. It's wine when leave the bottle. But Ella Langley says, I don't care what Ella Langley says. And you're like, okay, did I do something wrong? And that you did not. He's in 9 of Cups. Work sucks, especially if he had bonus points or if he stands at the door or stands at a window for like an hour. And you're going to be like, oh God, it's me. I did something wrong. Oh God, he hates me. I'm screwed. 6 of Swords is see it from a different perspective, rolling with the energetical flow of what you guys have been going through already, because you're actually learning and remembering your husband's cycles now. You're learning your husband still. It takes time, right? So it gets you to a point of just being like, this is a lot, it's too much. But from a different perspective with the Knight of Wands, the Empress, just to come up and be like, hey, I'm here if you need to talk. Fine, okay. And then to be respectful of that, and then go off into the living room, do your thing, or go off into the bedroom and do your thing. Give him some time to process through it and watch what happens. What'll happen? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you that part. Okay. God's like, you're supposed to, I know my job. 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the World card. Here's what happens, 10 of Pentacles. You head off into the silence, keep telling yourself, pop on your music, hop on YouTube, your TikTok. Not me, it's him. Something else is up. It's not me, it's not me, it's not me. You give him a little bit of time. By about 10 p.m. Friday night, 10 p.m. Saturday night, he will finally find you in the house, wherever it's at, and come in and be like, I just had a bad day at work. I'm sorry. What's for dinner? You want queso? And you're like, queso's good. I like guac too. And he's, okay, let's get dinner. And instead of going, remember, different perspective, instead of going, well, wait, what was wrong? That's when you go, okay, yeah, guac and queso. Yeah, guac and queso. Okay, let's have dinner. And understand that the silence allowed your husband the time to process it, realize it's not that big and bad of a deal, and just move on with it. So by you giving him that time, it circumnavigates the 62% chance of a fight. Okay? I would have sucked at meteorology. I have no ability to keep a news anchor voice. I cannot do it. All right, now Tia Bia, you're on deck at 57:47. All right, what to expect? Still no contact. All right, what's up with Tia Bia and her Pisces? Thank you. 4 of Wands. Understand there will be contact. 3 of Wands. It's getting closer and you're being watched at from a distance. 10 of Cups. Your Pisces loves you. The Hierophant just shows right now he's a little introverted into himself about some of the stuff in his life that he's gotten himself stuck into. All right. 3 of Cups does confirm you're the one that's pulling him through it. You're a bit of his motivation. He doesn't have a what would Jesus do sticker. He has a what would Tia Bia do sticker. So you're still kind of really helping him, which is nice. Okay. Now, the thing on this is, it's another one of these modes that just because we haven't heard from him yet, 8 of Swords, you will. 3 of Swords shows he's going through a bit of a transformation, 3 of Swords, in that he's very nervous because of the feelings he's developing for you. All right, and it's a big transition for a guy when all of a sudden the guy's like, oh my God, this is the woman I want to be with. This is? It is. No more looking. No more. Okay, let's give it a try. And that's kind of what he's doing, okay? So hang tight on this one. You'll still hear from him. Understand that reunion is imminent. And I'm not good at power vocabulary. The 7 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So right now, the guardian angels are working to help him heal through this process and understand that he is good enough, ready, and able. Apparently, your Pisces has been through a lot of belittling in his life when the guardian angels, 3 of Pentacles, are trying to tell him, stop making excuses. You're good enough. You know what you're doing, Pisces. You're ready for this. All right? And that gets, it's like they're like his guardian angels are like, how many times are you going to decide to make the decision before you make the decision? And then Pisces makes the decision. Understand that you're only somewhere within the next 1 to 7 days. And with the amount of I love you texts and weekend plans that are coming in, I strongly suspect that you'll have 1, 2 for something over the weekend. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You'll hear from him this weekend, but the plans will be made for next week, just based on his own scheduling. He's spread really thin, multitasking way more than his capabilities, but he's liking that he's getting it done. Okay, moon card. I really do think around that new moon that shows up on March 18th, that you might actually go out on a Wednesday night or do something, or you'll know by then that you're doing something next weekend. Okay, you like them. You do like them. All right. Now, Savage Gem, 1 and 20. Okay, 1 hour, 20 seconds for Savage Gem. Okay, Leo and you are back to talking again, and he's currently staying over at your house for the weekend. Okay. For the weekend, he says. Yeah, for the weekend, he says. I know, right? I know how Leos are. He's a Leo. Oh, yeah, did I give you a timestamp? I did. Fine. Okay, cool. So now it's part of the reading. Cool. Because he's a Leo. He's a cat. Where it fits, Leo sits. He's going to show up for this weekend coming over, and he's going to be like, I like it here. I'm going to keep it. That's my coffee table now. He ain't going to watch. All right, give me cards. I forgot. I'm supposed to use tarot cards to make sure that this is actually the message. Hold on. Make sure the cards don't say something totally different. Queen of Pentacles. Where it fits, I sit. Four of Wands. Five of Cups. You're going to be like, he's not leaving. It is crypto. She is doing much better. The therapist and the occupational therapist, physical therapist, and that, it has gotten her so much. Oh my God, yeah, she's done leaps and bounds, and the help is great there. They're awesome people, totally. And I got my house back. I love it. None against Mama T. None against Mama T. I love it. I'll tell you more in a second, crypto. I got to finish this. Yeah, where it fits, Leo sits. Literally, there's the Emperor vibes. There he is. So the Aries in his chart's going to be the one pushing the Leo in his chart to sit his backside down and stay. Are you hoping it happens? Because I actually see you being like, oh my God, he's not leaving. I didn't clean my medicine cabinet out yet. Okay, no, you're cool. No, this is interesting on this. Okay, let's see. He's currently staying over at the house, talking to his ex and hesitant to put the boundaries up. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's up with the ex on this one, because he's staying with you, just so you know. Six of Cups, look. So he's just closing the door. He's back talking to the ex to finalize things. He's a Leo. He's going to roar and make sure she doesn't talk to him again. Or if they've got kids involved, they're making arrangements for that. But I don't see him having children with this other person. But look, this is the whole, I'm going to go get smokes. I'll be back in a little bit. Where do you go? So he's being such a Leo. He's making Ace of Wands, and he comes your way with Five of Pentacles. All right. So yeah. Just reach out and touch someone. He's going to stay put here with you. So the boundaries that he's hesitant in, whatever she's doing to him, and it's probably her running her pie hole at him, that's what's going to cause. Don't do that to a Leo. She should know his boundaries. You know his boundaries. You don't try to intentionally set him off or press his buttons. She intentionally tries to set him off and press his buttons. And he don't like his buttons being pressed unless he asks. Would you please press my buttons, right? So that's the thing on this one. You staying cool, calm, and collected, and not showing one of the 7 deadly sins is jealousy, and understand that he's telling you the truth. He really is. He's going to roar on this woman. Understand that her mouth is pushing him towards you because you're the one staying cool, calm, and collected, and right now that's what your Leo needs. Your Leo don't need any more bullying, don't need any more verbal, don't need none of that. Your Leo needs nurturing, needs loving. Think of your Leo as the lion with the thorn in his paw right now. And she's the one who keeps jamming the thorn into the paw. And you're the one that's like, here, we can fix that up. Hold on a second. There we go. You're going to be okay, Leo. And that's so, I'm still telling you, he winds up staying with you. It's not going to be an ongoing issue with that Five of Pentacles. No, he's going to, Leos know how to take care of shutting somebody out of their life. I'll tell you what. 7 of Wands, Leo energy. Back off. This is literally it's Robert Hitchens on the card, and this is the dude in the movie that was like, "Get out of the boat, they'll swamp the boats. We're not going." And Molly Brown's like, "I'll throw you overboard." Literally, get out, don't go near me. No, Lover's card to the Page of Cups. Leo chooses you. Told you, Charles Lightoller pops up with Aries energy, Cancer energy, and just decides to stay put with you. I like it here. Because you're a safe place. You guys are going to be okay. It will not be an ongoing issue. That mighty lion's going to roar. Okay. That That's what. So we, out of the super chats, we're up to 5 connections that are happening and ironing out all the little details to come together. Whenever you come together or you come back together, remember, life keeps going in those periods. So there's always 3 of Swords stuff to iron out, you know. In your case, your Leo's not going to iron it out. Your Leo's going to like Mark 7, ding, Mark 7, ding. Anyways, Leos, who doesn't love a Leo? Anyways, Mavis. Mavis, you're at 105 and 10. 105, 10. I like that one. Okay. He's ghosted for 4 weeks, doesn't care about your... You still here, Mavis? I want to see you in the chat so we can talk if you're still here. Let's see. You think you're the other person. Are my reading for you? He goes for 4 weeks, doesn't care for your expressions. Didn't care for your expressions. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what we got on this one. I got to practice more on Stuck Loving You. Apologies to Caitlin Petty for butchering that song. Sorry. Page of Cups. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. What I see on this here, okay, here's what it is. You're not the other person, Mavis. I'll get Carla. Carla's our grand finale. I saw it up there. I hearted it. But she's our grand finale. Anyway, okay. So the thing on this Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles into the 10 of Pentacles, that's my way of covering the fact that I missed it. So anyhow, but now 3 of Wands. See, I'm not allowed to lie. I literally had to just throw myself under the bus. I can't lie. I'm not allowed to. I literally missed Carla's reading. Okay, honesty. Okay, anyhow, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands on the Sun card. See, here's the thing, is that you're not the third party. You're the one he wants. So you, Mavis, have, he's stuck where he's at. You think you're the third party. And you don't think that in just my readings. I'm being told whenever you look across the collective and you just browse YouTube or TikTok that you're like, oh God, I'm the third party. They're still married or they're still with somebody or something like that, right? In this case, I can't call you the third party. If anything, with the 3 of Wands, this would be what I would call a good third party in the fact that he's stuck where he's at currently. And the reason he's not making contact with you is to protect you from the stuff in his life that's derailing, because he wants to get rid of her. He feels stuck with her. Okay? So if you want to look at yourself as a good third party, that's the only way I can look at you as a third party in this, right? Ace of Pentacles, you're his source for a new start, because he's outgrown the cycle that he's currently in with that person who's the bad 3 of Swords. You're like a 3 of Wands. She's 3 of Swords, okay? So 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups, he's trying to reestablish himself. The reason he's being quiet, now, I don't know how much you know about her or how much he's told you about her, but by not interacting with you, it's protecting you. Because if she saw your name in his phone, saw your number, or anything like that, any way that she has to go creepy stalker, he's asleep at night and she grabs his cell phone and puts it up by his face. She's weird. But so he's leaving you out of the loop as protection while he derails that part of his life, and then he can come your way. That's a giant 2 of Swords test for you though, Mavis, because do you love him and are you willing to wait for him? Or is it like, hey buddy, pound sand, I'm sorry you didn't take care of that and got single first. That's your free will choice to totally do. You got the power to do that. Remember? Hanged Man. I see you hanging around. I see you waiting. The Devil card, the 3 of Pentacles, Trust, and the 8 of Wands. Understand that you guys and your connection is protected while he takes care. She's the 3 of Swords. You're the 3 of Wands. She's the devil. She works for Sony Records. What? Shh. And that was just to lighten the mood for you a bit, Mavis. Bonus points if she actually does. That's kind of cool. But the guardian angels have you guys' back from the devil energy, which is her. He will beat that energy out, and with the 8 of Wands come your way. Do understand that it's in motion. It's happening, okay? This is a lot to happen. You're 4 weeks into it, and the 8 is the card I'm being drawn to, this 8 of Wands. It shows forward movement. You're 4 weeks into an 8 weeks movement before the Wands get moving in your direction, okay? And then you completely frost it up to avoid. He's not avoiding you. Not avoiding you. I can't label him as a straight up avoidant. I'm seeing him trying to derail a bad connection in his life for you. There's somebody he doesn't know, not girlfriend. No, somebody who wants to still be his girlfriend, but he's like, they broke up ages ago. And that's why she won't leave him alone. She's one of them types like that. Okay? So, no, he does not view her as a love interest or a relationship. She'd be the reason he'd stay single. You were the catalyst to finally get him to tell her to pound sand way back when you guys met. He liked you better. You represented optimism, positivity. She keeps blowing his phone up, looking at him. If she's near him, she holds his phone to him. But if they're not together fully, she ain't doing that much. But she's creepy on him. She's weird. So he is right now with you being quiet. He didn't go back to her or choose her. He's doing the work that's needed to get rid of her. That's all. All right. So hang tight on this. He's going to 8 of Cups walk away from her and come towards you. I mean, you got the free will to move forward and find someone else. All right. Oh, there we go. That's breaking up with his girlfriend. And that's the girlfriend that won't. I'm glad you're here. That's the girlfriend that won't leave him alone. It's her. He does live with his mom. He totally does. That explains so much more. So that's why would he want to stay with her when she used to do stuff like that to him? He couldn't even sleep. She'd walk into the room and like hold the phone. That's not a girlfriend. That's a handler. I can totally get it. So yeah, no. So he's with mom, but the girlfriend won't stop texting. So he's like, I'm putting a pause on this so that I can get this taken care of. Right? Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Seeing things from another perspective, that he's not ghosting on you and he's not avoidant, that he actually is Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, doing the work to be ready for you. That's what'll bring it back around. Okay? Everything looks safe. No, you're the one he comes to. You're the one he comes to. He was getting out of the third-party situation when you guys met. That's what guided you guys towards each other. Both of you guys were dealing with weird, creepy exes when you guys met. You just got your stuff cleared out good so you guys can, and then some of the traumas came into your guys' connections, some of the PTSDs from the past relationships. That led to this no contact, but it's that he wants to make this one work. He's cutting out the other side. It ain't you. He's got someone that was before you that won't let the goober go. So it's a big tarot novella that because he wants something serious with you, he's got you protected while he gets rid of the tarot novella. Okay, so that you two can come back together and work stuff out. I don't pull a bad card on this dude. I pulled that he's had a lot of bad dudes and peoples in his life that have been influences on him. But deep down, this is the kind of guy that's a protector or a lookouter. This isn't the kind of guy that, like, you break up, he's going to throw your stuff out in the front yard and stuff like that. This is the kind of guy here that he hangs out, hangman, he just hangs around. Stuff's covered, stuff's 3 of Pentacles protected. All right, well, he makes some moves behind the scenes. That's sort of a vibe, okay? I could see from some of the past stuff both you guys have gone through is what led to what's going on with you guys right now. That's all. Because it came out as projected triggers instead of just a calm conversation of, hey, don't do this. My ex did that and it hurts. Oh, okay, I won't do that. Well, don't do this because that hurt me from what my ex. Okay, I can, no problem. That's sort of a vibe, all right? Well, no, it's not that it's too much for him. It is at the moment while he's taking care of getting this other stuff out. Because right now he's got so much pressure getting rid of that, his Miranda Lambert, his crazy ex-girlfriend, that he doesn't have, like he's already spread so thin. He's like, don't put pressure on me right now about what's going on. I got to keep you safe out of here. He's like, one thing at a time, one thing, prioritize and organize. That's all. So yeah, it's not the vibes that I like him for. I'm gonna give him a point for honesty. You know what I mean? Because the vibes off of this is at least he said to you, you're smothering me right now. He didn't mean you're smothering me all the time. He means like with this stuff going on over here, I don't have time to take this over here. I need 10 minutes to decompress, right? That's sort of a vibe. That's all. That was the smothering thing, in the fact that he couldn't take the fire hose of emotion to the face at that moment, all right? Not a blanket statement over the course of the connection. So that's the big difference in this one, that he literally put your guys' life on pause because you're what he wants. Now, if you looked at it from, okay, where's my 6 of Swords? Here it is, thank you. If you looked at it from an avoidant perspective, yep, he's trying to control you in silence. But in your case, in your guys' story, that's not what this is. The entire pause on everything is because he wants his life with you. He wants it paused right there. He's like, oh my God, guys, help me out. Mel, help me out. What was that? Remember that show? Oh my God, no, it was Saved by the Bell. Zach Morris used to do it. Remember Zach Morris would be like, time out. So that's what he did. That's what he did, Mavis. He's like, he had the ex-girlfriend. I want you back. We got to work stuff out. Don't be with Mavis. Choose me, right? And now that, and he's, I can't do this. And then you're at him, be like, come on, I love you. I want this to work out. Do you need anything? What's going on? And so he's like, hold on, time out. He stopped the entire life, your stuff, your you, him, the connection, all of it. And he's like, okay, now that I've got that. Remember, that was when Mark Paul Gosselaar talked to the camera and was like, okay, now we're going to take this crazy Miranda Lambert exit over here because I want to work things out with Mavis over here. And time in. So sometime during Aries season, Zach Morris will time back in. All right? She's a little cuckoo. That's what he likes about you, is you're not cuckoo. You're actually over nurturing. He's like, man, that's a breath of fresh air. But that's why he's like, hold it, you're smothering me right now. He's gonna actually need some of that smothering after this is done, because he's like going through a lot. Okay? So I hope that helps. Yeah, he literally said, thank you, Mavis. I forgot about that scene in Saved by the Bell. That's a new thing we're gonna use. Like he Four of Swords, Zach Morris. Time out. That's what we'll do. All right. Now, Carla. Hi, Carla. You're our grand finale at 1:15:38. All right. Energy check between you and your Virgo. Carla. Energy check for Carla and her Virgo. Let's do it. Here we go. The Two of Cups. Ooh, he's seeing the difference. King of Swords, the Tower card. Okay. Leads into the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. So we've made it to the stage where he's been looking at you online. All right. So the Tower card to the King of Swords shows the time that you guys have been apart has been a complete restructuring in his life, okay? This is a great way to describe the Tower card, because you know how I look at the Tower card like it's a Jenga game? And over the course of the silence between the two of you guys, little things in his life have been pulled out, little pieces. Same thing with Titanic. The Titanic didn't just break in half and sink to the bottom. This was over the course of that 2 hours that people started hearing steel structure change and fracturing of wood and stuff cracking and stuff moving. All those little Jenga pieces coming out. So what I'm seeing here is that for him this year, maybe he's in his life year of number 9 this year, and it's a year of completions. That he closes out this King of Swords Tower card cycles, which a lot of the stuff that's been on his mind and plaguing him, which is why you guys didn't work out before, because he wasn't ready. He had too much stuff going on his side. So that the Tower card finally happens where he closes that era of his life out so he can come back your way. So we're already at the stage where he's been through the Tower card, and now he's working on the recovery to come back with you. So he's been looking at you online. Now, this is what he's been going through since you guys have been apart. And you might have thought he just moved on, was just fine, but I have another 3. So the repeating 3s will tie you into the other Super Chat questions and how the repeating 3s are syncing together for y'all to work stuff out. All right, so let's see. 3. I want to see where this goes forward on this. 9 of Pentacles. Your Virgo is single. 6 of Pentacles. It's not a third party energy, but he just cut out some annoyances that are around him with the 4 of Swords. He did a bit of we just called this 4 of Swords. Your Virgo was like, time out. Okay, this person's driving me up the wall. Goodbye. This I can't deal with. Goodbye. Okay, that's, wait, hold on, that's Carla. Keep that. Okay, 6, keep the 6 of Pentacles. Perfect. 9 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, we're done with the Tower card. The Tower card went out with this stuff over here. And time in, and then he reaches out to you. So you're still on, even with as long as it's been, you're still on for a Mercury retrograde contact. Okay? It will be closer to Aries season, but you still got some contact coming in. All right? I think what it is, it might be one of those, like remember earlier, there was the, oh my God, I pressed send. He's the one that's going to have the, oh my God, I liked one of her posts I was stalking. Or I went in and liked a message, or I pressed send. Okay? I think that's kind of the vibes that he goes through on that one, just so you know. All right? If I was doing a reading for you, your title would have So Prepare in it. All right? Hope that helps. Remember, right now, especially with what he's going through, Carla, when he does pop into your mind, that lets you know that, yeah, you're on his mind too, but just pray for him. Just Carla, like I mentioned, just look up and be like, hope he's okay. Let him be okay. That sort of a thing. Because it's what leads you guys back together. All right, there we go. All right, guys, we're good. I got to go knock out a couple personals, and then I'll be back in a wee little bit. We're going to do Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right? And I promise I'll get all those songs way better before we reissue the base covers and stuff. But we'll have a good time. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of this. And all the Super Chat donations are still going into the Archer Umbrella Foundation just to restore everything. So it's always appreciated. All right. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. I'll see y'all in a little bit.